Anna here, and today I'm going to talk about a game that is probably no surprise for you if you've ever seen this little girl. I already talked about it in my preview for Essen, and it's going to be Cat Lady. So are you excited to hear how the rules work, if there are any cute cats in it, and if there are maybe costumes in this game? Let's check the explanation of the game, and after that I'm going to tell you if this is a game that you have to play with your cat ladies or cat man. In Cat Lady, your goal is to get the most points by getting as much cats as you can, but watch out, if you cannot feed them, they are going to be minus points. At the start of the game, you are going to take 3 stray cats, those are the special cats for that game, and you are going to put them out on top. If you have a 2-player or a 3-player game, you are going to take out all the cards with a 4 on them or all the cards with a 3 on them, and in that way you can play with different player counts. So, when it is your turn, you are going to choose a row that you are going to take. So, for example, you can take the column or you can take the row, and if you want one, you are going to put the cat token in that row or column. And you are going to take all the cards. All the cards that have food on them, like milk or tuna, you are going to put aside, and you are going to take the corresponding cubes of that food type, and you are going to put them in front of you, like this. Every cat that you get has a certain food type that he wants. So Socks, he really likes tuna and he likes milk, so he wants that type of food, and he only scores if you put that type of food with his card. Belle, she really wants some chicken, so we cannot give her that yet because we only have milk and tuna, so we cannot put her in front of us yet. You also have the stray cats. The stray cats, you can only take the stray cats if you have 2 stray cat cards that you already took from the middle. Of course, when I'm trying to find one, I'm just not gonna find it. This is a card like this, and if you have 2 of them and you throw them away, you can take one of the stray cat cards. The stray cat cards score in specific ways. As an example, we have Levar here, and Levar is worth 4 points for each set of black, orange, white cats you feed. Every cat has a certain color, and you can find it in the top, and some cats have multiple colors. So Levar per turn, he scores for every set that you have. You can also, if you have another set of these lost cards, you can also take another stray cat, but they don't. You don't get new ones when you take one. So there are also some other ways that you can score points. You can score points by collecting toys, and of course your cat doesn't want to play with only feather ones, he wants all kinds of toys. So for every different toy you have, you're going to score more points at the end of the game. You can also make multiple rows of toys, so if you have 2 feather ones, you're just going to start a new row of different types of toys. So, we also have another thing that scores is a catnip. If you only have 1, you get minus 2 points at the end of the game. If you have 2 to 3, you score 1 point for every cat that you have, and you score 2 points for every cat that you have if you have more than 4 catnip. The last thing that the game has, and which you are going to score points by, is the most awesome thing, and that is costumes. If you have the most costumes, you're going to get 6 victory points, and if you have none of them, you're going to score minus 2 victory points. Every costume is different, and you are trying to get the most of them. So, the game is going to continue like this, and if you took a row, new cards are going to be added to that row, and the next player cannot take that exact row because the cat pawn is in there, so he has to take it to another row or column, and then he can take that row or column. one thing that you can do to take that row or column that just appeared that you really want, you can use, if you have it, one of your spray bottles, and in that way you can discard this one to move your cat token to another place, so you can take that row or column that just appeared and you really want to have. So, at the end of the game, you are going to check if you are able to feed all of the cats that you have in front of you, and every cat that you cannot feed because you don't have the corresponding food tokens, you have to discard them, and they're going to give you -2 victory points because let's just not go into the specifics of what is going to happen if your cat isn't fed, but let's just say that they're not going to be very happy. You are going to check how many points you scored for the cats that you did get to feed, and you're going to check, of course, for your special cats how many points they score, if you have the most pirate costumes, and for every food that got left, because we don't want to spoil the food, you also get minus points, and everyone is going to add up all their points, and the player that has the most points, of course, is the winner, and he or she can call herself the ultimate cat lady or cat man. So the very important question, of course, is, are there any cute cats in it, Anna? And there's no disappointing there. There are so many cool cats. They do all look the same, they're just with different colors, but I really love them. I also really love their names, like Sir Cuddleface, yay! And there are so many different ones, and they're just going to let your other girlfriends giggle a little bit and be so happy about how cute they are. So in that department, this game scores a big thumbs up and a little cat paw up. And also a thing that I really loved about the game, I love a good cat costume and a good costume on 9gag, and the game really delivers on that part. I wasn't really focused on the points, I was only busy like getting this sailor outfit, yay, and this superhero outfit, which I really loved. And the thing that I always need in a good cat costume is the fact that they always look so grumpy, and they definitely delivered on that part, and I just love the costumes. So the artwork is very great. I think they just did it very playfully, and I think that's the thing that people that like cats really want to see. They want to be like, oh, that's so cute, look at the cat, and they really did a good part of it. Don't you want me to cuddle you? But I love you so much. Let me go. Okay, so let's just continue about the game. The thing is, it is a very simple game. For me, it felt a little bit like Sushi Go. You were just trying to collect the points, and every card scores a little bit differently. For me, there could have been more categories, maybe some special food or something else that scored in a different way. Because now there were like two things that you could score on, like the costumes and the catnip. So 3 things, and of course the cats themselves. And for me, it would be nice if there was a little bit more variety. But the friends that I played the game with were some casual gamers, and they really liked the game. They thought it was so much fun, and this game is just more really about the artwork, and I think it was really smart to just not make it too overly complicated. People are really going to love it if they like cats, and I think if you have any friends that really like cats, this is a great game to buy for them. It has simple rules, it has really good artwork, and they are going to have a lot of fun with this game. And that is Cat Lady. Nala, where'd you go? Come back!
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at coolstuffinc.com.